everyone, welcome back to English Around Me. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. Thanks for joining us this week.
Today we're talking about airport taxis. And we're starting with the essentials because you might need this today.
Right. If you're getting in a taxi right now, here's what you need to say. 3 phrases that will save you money and stress.
First, take me to the Marriott Hotel, please. Or wherever you're going.
Second, how much will it cost? Ask this before you start driving.
Third, can you use the meter? This protects you from getting ripped off.
Those 3 phrases could have saved our listener Anna $80 at JFK Airport. She got in a taxi without knowing what to say, and the driver overcharged her.
By the end of this episode, you'll never have that problem. You'll handle any airport taxi confidently, know exactly what to expect, and feel in control.
If you can handle an airport taxi, you can handle taxis anywhere. Let's make sure you're ready.
So you know that moment when you walk out of the airport? You're exhausted, you've got your bags, and there's this whole line of taxis.
And you're like, okay, now what?
Exactly. So here's the thing. There are really only 3 things you need to handle. Tell them where you're going, figure out what it's going to cost, and make sure you're not getting ripped off.
That's it. 3 things. And honestly, if you can say 3 phrases, you're golden.
So the first one, and this is probably obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people freeze up.
Right, like Anna from the email. She just showed her phone.
Which works sometimes, but it's so much better to actually say it. So listen to this. Take me to the Marriott Hotel, please. Let me say that again. Take me to the Marriott Hotel, please.
And you can swap out Marriott Hotel for literally anything. Take me to downtown. Take me to the university. Whatever.
The please is nice too. Drivers appreciate it.
Okay, so that's where you're going. But here's where Anna got into trouble. She never talked about money up front.
Right. So phrase number 2, how much will it cost? Again, how much will it cost?
This is your best friend right here. Ask this before you start moving, and suddenly you're in control.
Because think about it. If they say $80 and you know that sounds crazy high, you can just get out and find another taxi.
Exactly. And then the third phrase, this one's like your insurance policy. Can you use the meter? Again, can you use the meter?
The meter is basically this little computer that calculates what you should pay based on distance and time. It's usually the most fair price you're going to get.
But what if they're like, oh, the meter's broken?
Classic. Then you just go back to how much will it cost and decide if that sounds reasonable. If it seems too high, you can totally just say thanks anyway and find another taxi.
There's always another taxi.
Always. Okay, let's just try this once really quick. You want to go to, let's say, the airport hotel. What's the first thing you say?
Take me to the airport hotel, please.
Perfect. And then?
How much will it cost?
Nice. And if they don't mention the meter?
Can you use the meter?
Yes. Look at that. You just handled a taxi like a pro. So now that you've got those 3 survival phrases down, let's give you some backup options. Because here's the thing. Sometimes drivers don't understand you the first time, or you need to sound more urgent.
Exactly. Like if you say, take me to the downtown Marriott, and they look confused, you can try, I need to go to the downtown Marriott. That's more direct and clear.
And, could you take me to the downtown Marriott, please? Is perfect when you want to be extra polite, like if you're getting in during rush hour or asking them to go somewhere inconvenient.
And I need to go to... is great when you're in a hurry or stressed. It's very clear.
Let's also give you a few more tools for the practical stuff. Sometimes you need to be more specific about where you're going.
Yeah, like if you say the Marriott, but there are 3 Marriotts in the city.
Exactly. So you might say, "Take me to the Marriott downtown," or "Could you take me to the Marriott by the airport?"
Or if you've got an address, just use that. I need to go to 456 Oak Street. Super clear.
Now, route stuff. Drivers will sometimes ask you about the route, like, "We can take the highway or go through the city."
Highway usually means faster, but sometimes more expensive if there are tolls. City streets might be slower, but no extra fees.
Good responses are, "What's faster?" or "What's cheaper?" or "Honestly, you know the area better than I do."
Oh, and payment. Most taxis take cards now, but you never know.
Right, so do you take credit cards? Is always smart to ask before you even start driving.
And if you're paying cash, ask, can you make change for a 20? Just so they know what you've got.
One thing about tipping, in most places, you add about 15 to 20% if the service was decent.
So if it's $20, you might give them 24 or 25.
But honestly, if the math is annoying, just say, "Keep the change," and round up to something easy.
And if you need a receipt for work or whatever, just ask. Can I get a receipt? Most drivers can print one out.
Let's practice these patterns real quick. You've got options now. "Take me to," or "I need to go to," or "Could you take me to?"
Try one. Pick a destination and use any of those patterns. Nice. How about payment? Do you take? Finish that with a payment method. Perfect. Now you've got variety and options for any situation.
Now here's something really important that we haven't talked about yet. Safety phrases. Hopefully you'll never need these, but you should know them.
Absolutely. So if something doesn't feel right, or if you realize you're going the wrong way,
You can say, "Please stop here," or "This isn't the right address."
and if you really need to get out immediately, just stop, please, or let me out here.
Don't worry about being rude if you feel unsafe. Your safety is more important than politeness.
Most taxi drivers are totally fine, but it's good to know you have these phrases if you need them. Okay, now let's put all of this into action. You've got your survival phrases, you've got more options and safety phrases. Let's see how this actually sounds in real life. Sarah, pretend you just got in my taxi.
All right,
Hey, where you headed?
take me to the downtown Hilton, please.
Downtown Hilton. Yeah, okay, probably gonna be about 30 minutes with all this traffic.
How much will it cost?
Well, with the meter running, probably around 40 bucks.
Can you use the meter?
Yeah, sure thing. Let's go.
Perfect. See that? I got all my info right up front. I know where I'm going, roughly what it'll cost, and we're using the meter. And notice I got that time estimate too. 30 minutes. That's actually really helpful.
Totally. Now here's where it gets fun. You get to try it, and you can use any of those phrases we just learned. I'll be the driver again.
This should be interesting.
Where are you going today?
Could be, "Take me to," or "I need to go to," or "Could you take me to?" Whatever feels right. Let's try another one.
That's gonna run you about $25.
You can ask, "Can you use the meter?"
All right, let's build this up.
Now let's add some real-world complications. Sometimes drivers give you route options.
Where to?
Great. You could say, "Take me to the Grand Hotel, please."
So we can take the highway or go through downtown. Highway's faster, but there might be traffic. What do you think?
You could say, "What's faster?" Or "You decide," or "Which is cheaper?"
Or honestly, I don't know this area. You choose works great too.
Now let's say something feels off. What if the price seems really high?
Okay, we're here. That's $65.
Good options are, "That seems high," or "Can I see the meter?" Don't be afraid to question it nicely. Now, what about payment? Not all taxis take cards.
That'll be $65.
You could say, "Do you take credit cards?" Or, "I only have 100. Can you make change?"
Both totally normal questions. And remember, if something doesn't feel right, you've got those safety phrases. Please stop, or this isn't the right address.
All right, here's the real test. Complete taxi ride, start to finish. Use whatever phrases feel natural to you.
You want to go to the Grand Hotel downtown. Listen and respond. Where are you headed today? The Grand Hotel downtown? Yeah, I know it. That's about 40 minutes in this traffic. Meter will probably run you around $60. Sure thing, meter's already running. Let's get you there. All right, here we are, $62.50 on the meter. Perfect, thanks. Have a great stay. That was awesome. You totally owned that conversation.
Like, seriously, if you can do that, you can handle any taxi anywhere. All right, let's make sure you've got this locked down. What are those 3 magic phrases we started with?
First one, how do you tell the driver where to go? Take me to.
Perfect. Second one, how do you find out what it's going to cost you? How much will it cost?
Exactly. And how do you make sure you get a fair price? Can you use the meter?
You've totally got this. Okay, here's your fun challenge for this week. Practice these phrases somewhere. It doesn't have to be a real taxi. You could practice with a friend, say them out loud in the mirror.
And if you do end up in a taxi, Uber, or any ride, bonus points. Try to use these phrases you've just learned.
Also remember, you've got options. If something feels off, if the price sounds crazy, if the driver seems sketchy, you can always just say, "Actually, never mind," and get out.
There's always another taxi.
You learned so much more than just 3 phrases today. You learned how the whole system works, how to protect yourself, how to handle problems.
Like, remember Anna from the beginning? She went in completely blind and just hoped for the best.
Right? Now you're going in with a plan. You know exactly what to say and what to expect.
Next week, we're doing something kind of related but totally different. What happens when you need to give the taxi driver directions because GPS isn't working or they don't know where they're going?
Oh man, that's a whole other skill set. Turn left at the, big red building.
Exactly. We'll teach you how to navigate even when you barely know the area yourself.
You're really building confidence in these real-world situations. It's so cool to see.
Seriously, go try this stuff out and let us know how it goes. We love hearing your stories.
Good ones, bad ones, weird ones. We want to hear them all.
Thanks for listening to English Around Me. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a new episode.
And let us know in the comments, what English situation do you want help with next?
Until next time, keep practicing and keep exploring. You've absolutely got this.
See you next week.